Today I'm going to show you how to cook a flat iron steak. What a flat iron steak is, it comes off the shoulder of a cow. It's actually the cut that's off the top blade roast. It's usually an inexpensive cut of beef, but when you cook it on a grill, man, it's delicious. It makes some of the best fajitas that you'll ever eat. But my cooking process is pretty simple. I'm going to get my grill fired up to about medium-high heat. The first thing I'm going to do is marinate it, because as this shoulder meat, it's not like meat that comes from the loin. It does real well with a marinade. But all I'm doing is putting my all-purpose general seasoning on it. It's got some salt, some black pepper, some garlic, a little onion powder, a few herbs in it. This is going to give it a good base layer of flavors to start working on this meat. Then I'm going to put it in a Ziploc bag and just put a little bit of Moore's marinade in there. The standard original Moore's hickory marinade. It's really great on beef, and it's going to give this flat iron a good flavor. A lot of people like cooking flank or skirt, but I tell you what, you got to give this flat iron a try, because it's really good beef. That's all there is to seasoning it. I'm going to drop it down in this bag. Then we'll get some marinade on it, and I'll show you. It's going to go about 2 hours in the refrigerator, and we'll take it out and get ready to go on the grill. Okay, this flat iron's been marinating for about 2 hours, and I'm just going to take it out. And now we're going to season it up right before it goes to the grill. I've had it sitting out on the counter for about 15-20 minutes. I had it in the refrigerator marinating, but I want it to be room temp because I want it to cook real even. And you can tell that the marinade really soaked up in it. That Moore's does a good job and really gives it some good flavor. It's not too salty like some of the marinades. But I'm using a Montreal steak seasoning. This is my second layer of seasoning I put on it. And I don't go real heavy, but I like the Montreal because it's got some good salt and peppers in it, but it's a coarser grind, so it gives you a lot of texture on the outside. I'll even use it on my brisket sometime. And I don't have to go real heavy, but I just want to coat both sides with the Montreal. Now I'm going to show you putting it on the grill here in just a second once I get it seasoned up. That's it. Alright, I'm going to cook this flat iron steak on my Yoder today. This is the YS480, and I got it set up for grilling. I got my heat deflector out, and I put in these grill grates that are made for the Yoder. You can see the fire down below this because the deflector's out, and I'm really straight grilling here. And I got it set on about a medium temp, but it's about 350. I don't want to super fast cook this flat iron. It's going to take about 10 to 12 minutes total, but what I'm going to do is I'll put it on one side. In about 3 or 4 minutes, I'll give it a twist to get some good grill marks on it. Then I'll go over and do the other side. But this is all we do to it. Put it straight on the grate, right over the fire. And I'm going to let it rock and roll for a little bit. You see it sizzling, cooking, it's going to get a good sear. This Yoder, not only does it smoke, you can straight grill on it too. It's a pretty bad dude. Alright, it's been about 3 minutes, so I'm just going to kind of come in and give this flat iron a little twist there. Also got some little sweet peppers I want to grill up to go with it. I'll slice these up. We're going to eat this kind of fajita style tonight. So we're going to have some peppers, cilantro, avocado. We're going to go another 3 minutes and it'll be time to flip it. Alright, it's been another 3 minutes, so I'm going to give it a flip. Let's see what we got working on this side here. Oh yeah. Go ahead and turn my peppers a little bit. Alright, it's been 9 total minutes cooking. I'll give it one last little turn here to get my diamond pattern going. Alright, it's been total about 11 and a half minutes and it's feeling like it's done. That's exactly where we want it. So I'm going to take it in, let it all important rest. But I got to stay and finish these peppers up. Alright, it's been about 10 minutes. I let it rest. Now I'm going to come back and I want to kind of cut it on a biased and just make thin slices with it. But you can see that's perfectly medium rare. And that's going to be some good eating flat iron steak. I tell you what, it's almost as good as any expensive steak you can buy. You can find them in restaurants. And a buddy of mine from Sultans of Smoke barbecue team, Barry, brought some of this over the other night, Friday night. We were cooking down in Columbus, Mississippi, and I told him I was going to try this his way when I got back home. That's kind of where we got the idea to do it like this from, so I have to give credit to Barry. Man, it looks good.